welcome back to the podcast. It's I Quit My Band. My name is Nate.
I'm JJ.
I'm Evan.
Thank you for watching the show. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead, subscribe, comment down below, follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe to our Patreon page. $5 a month to become a quitter. Get bonus content. You get bonus episodes. Go watch the top 10 worst King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard albums. They're big in the news right now because they took their shit off of Spotify. You know? I don't know what I'm gonna do.
There was some other band that did as well, and I can't remember who.
Deerhoof, and then there was
Yeah.
someone else. I can't remember who it was. Another kind of popular cool band.
Yeah, because they don't
Also-
want to be part of the military-industrial complex, which
Right.
I think is a little selfish.
It's a little selfish. I mean, give yourself up to the game. You know?
Yeah, it's like the fact that my music is just in a little way contributing to the military
To
industrial
drone
complex.
strikes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, what a wonderful world we
Yeah,
live
that's
in.
true.
What more can you ask for as a musician? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
In best case scenario, you're inducted into the not the Kennedy Center, the Donald J. Trump Center for the
Donald J.
Performing Arts.
Yeah. Located in the Gulf of America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a simulation we live in.
What a
these days,
beautiful
folks.
hell world we built
It's
for
getting
ourselves.
so much worse.
Yeah.
And this show is just a funny thing that exists in this hell world.
You
We're
can
just
unplug
in this
with
basement.
us.
We're just like, isn't the Deaf Heaven album great? Just while just like explosions are happening behind it.
Out of the 38,000 King Gizzard
Yeah.
records, which are the 10 bad
Which are the
ones?
10 worst ones? Just my house just gets bombed. I'm like, well, we'll figure that out later.
Just a concussive blast and then a hard cut to just
Yeah.
like the everything around you being black. So yeah, LG and KW weren't my favorite.
Not my favorite. There's just none. I'm just in like a burning pile of rubble, but this is still happening. I'm just like, subscribe on Patreon.
Yeah. Buy a goddamn shirt,
Two
please.
skeletons next to completely burned out.
Yeah, I'm like covered in like dust and soot, and I'm like, $5 a month to become a quitter. Do we have the shirt? The shirt is here. Please buy a shirt. Support the channel.
Please.
Links down in the description to get one. You can also find the link in our Instagram bio. And yeah, it's just it's a little support that you can do to support the show or tell the world that you're not in a band anymore.
Yeah.
So if you've recently quit a band, this is kind of the perfect shirt for
It
you.
is. It's
you know?
it's for you. You know, it's black. It's hot out. Perfect thing to wear when it's over 90 degrees.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Definitely.
know,
Anyway.
buy a shirt. We need it so bad.
Buy a shirt, support the show. We'd love it if more people would wear these and buy them. I mean, we can do more with the show with a little bit more money in our pockets.
Could
we
get
can buy more Liquid Death.
Fruity Pebble.
We're
Liquid
back
Deaths.
with Liquid Death. We've also signed a deal with Canada Dry. Yeah.
Soon to be the 51st state.
Yes.
We're gonna change it to American Dry.
American Dry. Yeah, we're
I
gonna
don't
buy
like that it's called Canada Dry.
Always like the drink, not the name.
And dry's bad. It's called America Wet now.
It's America. It's America.
That's
Wet.
the way I like America. Like my women.
Wet.
Wet.
God, we could do Trump.
That's
I mean, this
stupid.
podcast could just be Trump impressions.
I know.
But anyways, we are going to review an album tonight. We have another album in this. This is a season of the Chad canon.
It's still going, you know?
It's still going. There's plenty of albums that have been coming out, and we have another one. We're big fans of this guy, Cory Hanson. He's put out an album this past week called "I Love People." Cory Hanson, if you don't know who he is, he's a more obscure artist. But he is kind of big in tight with the Ty Segall scene. So obviously he was on our radar because we're big Ty heads on the show.
Yeah, it comes from a
Huge.
band called Wand.
Yes, he was in a band called Wand. He's the front man and primary songwriter of a band called Wand. He was also frequent collaborator with Ty Segall.
He was in the Muggers.
He was the keyboard player, maybe / guitarist or multi-instrumentalist of the Muggers when Emotional Mugger came out.
Yep.
And he has also been putting out his own solo music for the past several years. His first solo album was called The Unborn Capitalist from Limbo.
There's more of them than I thought there was.
Yeah, there's The Unborn Capitalist from Limbo, Pale Horse Rider, The last one was Western Come, which I think was last year or 2023.
Western
2023.
Come,
Yeah, 2023.
Which-
Western Come.
Incredible album name.
Great name. Love that album name. And it was a good record as well.
Yeah.
Like very like hardcore psychedelic rock that was also had like kind of a Western twist on things.
Yeah, like I'm not familiar with the rest of the stuff he did, but we covered that on one of our tracks episodes.
We did, yeah.
I think one of you put one of the songs on, and I remember listening to it when it came out and really liking it because he's a fucking hell of a guitar player.
Yeah.
He's a great guitar player. He's also an amazing singer as well.
Got a really unique voice.
Yeah.
His stuff where he's forced to belt more, which kind of happened early in the Wand, because Wand used to be kind of a heavier band, and now they're not really that much. But he used to really project, and it was so unique, and it still is, even in this softer stuff.
Yeah, that album reminded me like it would be like this hard psych rock, and then like Neil Young.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. No, it
you would
was
get some like maximum shreddage, and then like right into Harvest.
yeah. It's weird because like Ty Segall and those other guys like Ty Segall kind of did a similar thing. Like they would have like hard rock, heavy riffs, and then they have this kind of like Neil Young vibe, singer-songwriter vibe.
Brian Jonestown Massacre.
Yeah, that goes on top of these like heavy riffs. And Wand was like, with Cory Hanson being the lead vocalist, like that was what you got from Wand. And
Yeah.
then Wand started to get a little bit more experimental and weird. And they also had their Radiohead moment.
Yes.
Where they put out an album called Laughing Matter that was like kind of really off the wall in terms of stuff they did before, but I love that record.
Yeah, I'm always partial to their heavier stuff, but you can kind of see it coming with their album called Plum.
Plum was also, like kind of the precursor.
And I think there's been one more recent than the two that we just talked about, I think. I can't remember what
I
it's
think they
called.
put out an album last year,
I
right?
think it's
Yeah,
called
I think-
Smile.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it is. Really interesting, like, band. I mean, from that collective, like, everybody, like, is, evolving and changing and whatever, but they've definitely taken one of the more interesting and unpredictable paths compared to their peers.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
Wand and Cory Hanson I'm talking about.
Yeah, I would agree. I think Cory Hanson has had the like weirdest, kind of most interesting trajectory out of like that group of guys and a group of musicians. Like also King Tuff kind of did as well, but Cory Hanson like really was able to kind of make something of himself as a solo singer-songwriter because of how great his voice is, how great of a guitar player he is, and like how pretty he can make everything sound, but also kind of find a way to fit like some dirty, heavy rock riffs into his records as well.
Yeah.
I remember when Unborn Capitalist from Limbo came out, I was like obsessed with that record, and it was like very bare bones singer-songwriter, and he switched it up from there. Like Western Come was heavier. Pale Horse Rider had some like heavier ones on it. And this one, I think, is we'll get into it, but yeah, this one is another like soft, very pretty, like beautiful piano and acoustic guitar, lush based record.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, did we ever say what it's called? It's called I Love People.
Yeah,
It's
I
called
love people.
And the album cover is very cool.
Yeah.
It's like it's him, but it almost looks like a political ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it just has a crosshair over his head.
Face,
It says,
yeah.
I love people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like one of the Kennedys.
Yeah.
And then there's just a target right on his face.
I follow him on Instagram, and he is a pretty funny guy. I would consider him. I bet you he would be a Chad. He would hang out and like be able to engage in the discourse.
He's a definite Chad. I
Yeah.
remember I reached out to him over Instagram a couple times, and there was one where I think I was trying to interview him to do a review of either Pale Horse Rider or Western Come, and he didn't respond. And then like months later, he responded. And he was like, "I never saw this. I'm so sorry. Like I'll do this if you still want to."
Oh damn!
And
dude,
I
what
was
the
like-
fuck? We could have had to.
I think
Yeah.
it was pre IQMB.
Oh okay.
I think I was writing for another thing.
Yeah, and then he sees this and he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh
he's
yeah,
like-
death metal eye doctor. I'm gonna sit down with you morons. I'm
He,
good."
I'm good with that. Yeah, but he is a funny guy, and like his humor definitely comes out in obviously like the titles for his albums and just his lyrics as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, I was also a follower of him on Twitter in the glory days of Twitter.
He
was always one of my favorites.
I don't know if this is real. I'm assuming it is. All the pre-orders of this album came with a I Love People Cory gun range target.
That's amazing.
That roll. And like just the way it looks, like it looks like they just like spot welded his head on top of it, like no awesome. Neck.
He says works as a poster or target practice, or proudly hung your marks and take a pic, tag me in it so I can share. Please don't hurt me.
It's pretty good.
So it's pretty good.
I remember on Twitter, like there was that dude from Eve 6, you know the band Eve 6, like became like a Twitter person.
Yeah.
And I think I remember Cory Hanson kind of being like the anti Eve 6 guy. Like he would like talk shit on him a lot, and I was like, good, because that guy sucks.
Yeah, that is good. Well, and I remember the bass drum of death dude did it too, and then he got like roped into making a song with Eve 6.
Yeah,
like,
I remember that, and I listened to it, and I was like, damn.
Should have kept the beef going.
Yeah, spine, dude.
And that's why we're not reviewing the bass drum of death record.
You picked a side on the great Eve 6 Twitter war of 2019.
Yeah, from the annals of history.
You had
pre-COVID.
no idea. Yeah. But what do you say, fellas?
Let's let it rip.
I Love People. Let's get into it. Keep in mind, we have listened to this already. We're going to talk over the whole record and give our thoughts on each song as we go.
You're barely going to be able to hear the music.
Exactly. And that's the point of the show. If you don't like it, we're sorry. This is not a reaction. It's a review.
This is a
discussion. This is a show. It's not a reaction show.
No.
This is an actual talk show. This is a regular show.
This is just like The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson.
This is like The Tonight Show.
And to a lesser extent, Jimmy Fallon.
With Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, we're actually in talks to replace.
Bust out your Jimmy Fallon really quick.
Oh my God, buddy. Hey,
Cory Hanson.
Cory Hanson's fantastic. Oh.
That's good.
It's pretty good, right?
It's pretty good.
All right, let's get into it. It's I Love People, Cory Hanson, and it's I Quit My Band. What do you guys say? This is the first song, Bird on a Swing, sorry. This was the first single, and it came out a couple months ago at this point. And when it did come out, it was like my favorite song of that week. Like, just really, like, it's one of those songs that, like, you can put on after work and not feel like you had the shittiest day of all time.
Yeah.
You're just like, maybe it's all good. You know? Like, it's just a feel-good tune. Reminds me a lot of Neil Young. And I really like the direction he's going with here. Like, just more raw, more lush singer-songwriter, relying more off acoustic guitars and pianos than heavy electric guitars.
The harmonies are really cool. The oohs that are going on in the background and stuff.
Production's great.
Production's really strong.
Yeah.
But like, this is shit that, like, if your laptop got unplugged at work and this started playing through the speakers, you wouldn't be like, fuck.
Yeah,
you know,
you
like,
wouldn't be embarrassed.
Like some other shit that, like, we review on this podcast.
Yeah.
Like,
you'd be like, what? I'm a normal guy.
If I got unplugged,
I have nothing wrong with me.
If I got unplugged listening to, like, Tyler the Creator, people would be like,
oh my god.
Yeah. What a guy you are.
Yeah. What a guy you are.
Yeah, I think out of the songs on the record, this probably has the most, like, catchy melody.
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, like, my exposure to him is basically just Western Come, so I wasn't expecting it to be... Like, his voice reminds me so much of Jackson Browne in this, like, context.
Yeah.
And, like, the whole record is kind of like that Harry Nilsson, like, piano rock stuff. So
it's less quirky than Nielsen, but...
Yes, or like Warren Zevon or something like that.
Yeah.
But if you dig into the lyrics, there is, like, some, like, some more quirkiness or, like, satire, tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
But, like, really good lyrics throughout. I really like this one. He says something about, like, I have no blood left in my veins. I gave it all up to the Empire.
Yeah.
And just, like, this guy that's, like, overworked and, like...
Yeah, he's got a lot of that throughout the whole record. Like, that's another thing that he does really well throughout his, like, all of his solo records, and even on Juan stuff, where it just kind of feels like you're hearing, like, lyrics that you would hear in any song, like poetic stuff, and then he'll throw in, like, a line that just kind of makes you, like, turn your head.
Like a wrench.
Yeah, you're like, what was that? And that happens quite a few times on this record.
Big time, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was like something I kind of had to wrap my head around because I think on my first listen, this kind of became wallpaper to a certain degree because I'm like, oh, it's all pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. Like, but then like I would hear lines like "hang upside down by your dick." What's going on?
Yeah, it's like, damn.
And then like you start like digging into the lyrics more and
Yeah.
more, and I think I get more of what he's trying to do with these songs.
Yeah, he's definitely he lets his humor come out. Like he's not afraid to be like quirky and like millennial humor funny in like a very sweet singer-songwriter song. This is Joker.
I wasn't listening. I wasn't like looking at the titles of the songs. But the refrain is like he keeps saying, "Why so serious?"
Yeah, he literally brings
and I'm like,
in
what is this? And
he
then
brings in the Heath Ledger.
Yeah, ode to Heath.
Yeah, it's an ode to Heath.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the lyrics on this a lot because my interpretation is it kind of seems like he's talking about like the comedian guys who become like philosophers.
Is that what he's talking about?
It kind of seems like he's like,
Rogan, dude.
stand-up comedians are like worn out on the evening train, why so serious and stuff like that. I don't know. That's kind of the vibe because there's like a couple different things that feel like they're talking about the political state.
Yeah.
And yeah, just that idea of like how all these guys who have like 8 tight minutes about the time they shit their pants are now like leading the political discourse in the country.
Yeah.
That's a good
You don't
point.
have to worry about that on Quit My Band.
No.
You'll never see JD Vance here.
Yeah,
where we're
like,
just like,
so,
do you like
JD?
Bon Scott or Brian Johnson? And
Yeah,
then,
we're not going to have Benjamin Netanyahu on and be like Burger King or
Dude.
McDonald's.
the worst.
And
Yeah, no,
only
I can't
two
believe
of
that
the
happened.
3 of us have attempted stand-up comedy before, right?
Yeah.
You've attempted, yeah. So
Yeah.
we're kind of clear that way because we didn't pursue it that far.
I didn't go.
You did.
Yeah, I had to. I went farther than Evan, but I had to pull myself out.
Yeah.
I was like, this ain't the vibe. dude.
I threw down the rappel line. I was like,
Yeah.
we gotta extract a soldier.
Like, ah! Get me out of here.
Yeah. I
but
like
yeah,
this song. It's a cool.
I
song.
like this song. I mean, when I first heard the "Why So Serious" refrain, I thought it was a little bit goofy. It doesn't like not fit the song though. It's not. It doesn't like. It's a little bit sour. Like it's not like as pretty as "Bird on a Swing." But yeah, I just like the the sentiment of it, and I didn't really dig into the lyrics, but. If he's talking shit on comedians like that, I'm all for it. Because someone needs to take those guys down a couple pegs. You know? Yeah.
Or they're just like talking about like their Rolexes.
Yeah,
Shit like
how
that.
how
You're
much
like-
they love sports cars.
Yeah.
So I got real big into sports cars.
Oh, did you?
Oh, cool.
I'm really big into health insurance.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
In
keep
affording
mine.
it, yeah.
You're really big into sports cars. I'm really big into the Kia line right now.
Yeah.
I need to kind of see where that's going.
I'm
'cause-
hoping for the K5. The K4 is there.
Mine has CarPlay in it.
Yeah. I had to get an extension for CarPlay. So the next time I get a Kia,
I bought the TikTok thing.
I'm hoping for built-in CarPlay. Tom Segall was just like, I have 5 Maseratis that I don't drive. Let's move on to the next song. This is "I Love People," title track. Like this one a lot. It's a little repetitive, but I like the production on here. I mean, it just feels like classic dad rock, dude. I mean, this whole album is just like...
But
it's
not like
made
a
for
diss
dads.
dad
No.
rock. Yeah.
The good kind of dad
Yeah.
rock. It's stuff
Not
that
Foo Fighters.
you
dad
hear
rock.
it and then you are like, I should show my dad this because then we'll have something to talk about.
Your dad
you know?
would hate this.
My dad would hate this.
Yeah. Yeah, this might be my favorite song on the record. This one reminds me the most of like a Nielsen type
Yeah.
of song.
completely, with the
like
horns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like a turnaround in it that I really like. It's like I love the part where he says, "I love people who tell me lies with a smile," and then it breaks into that like big soaring, and then it comes back to that, and it's like, "I love people that tell me they love me with a smile," and breaks into it, where it's like, and this is similar to like, it seems to be like, I don't know if it's like from the point of view of like a politician, but it does kind of have that type of view where it's like, I love people.
Yeah.
And then you're just naming all these different like disparate types of people.
Yeah, there's
Whoa.
like the whole song is just him naming off people that do certain like weird pathetic things.
Yeah.
For,
Then you
know.
dig into the album cover with him in the crosshairs looking like a Kennedy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It does make sense. Maybe
Yeah.
that is like the perspective.
Maybe we
he's
cracked
going
the code.
I mean, it would be, a very cool, if that's what he's going for, that would be a very cool, like, I guess, like, way to critique, the political nature of, like, of this era of what's going on. Just kind of, like,
This
trying
part's
to...
so good.
Yeah.
This is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
This might be like the biggest moment on the album, like
Yeah.
per se, because it's all pretty tame or lush or sparse or whatever you want to say.
Yeah. But, I mean, this pretty much goes on the whole time. It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Should we move on?
Mhm.
This is I Don't Believe You. This
It's
is
a pretty
another...
one.
Yeah, this is another one that reminded me of Bird on a Swing. Like, it's very pretty. It's a little bit more low-key. It's not as, like, free flow in the wind. But, yeah, it's just, like... He's showing off just how, like, pretty he can make his music with his voice. Like, he's just, like... It's so, like, classic singer-songwriter. Like, there's nothing about this that feels, like, modern, but that's not a bad thing either, because he's just kind of, like, taking, like, soft rock, yacht rock kind of themes from, like, the 70s and 80s and rebuilding it and kind of rebranding it. And, yeah, I don't know. I thought this one was solid.
It's like some of these tunes, like not the goofier Nielsen-ish ones, but like the prettier ones are like if Fleetwood Mac tunes were slowed down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything's like very pretty and very melodic. There are times where like you're getting weirdness from the lyrics. And there are times where I kind of wish that some of the music matched it a little bit more. Like, I think of, like Warren Zevon is probably my favorite of, like, the piano guys.
Yeah.
Because his songs are weird. Like,
Yeah.
the music is weird and the lyrics are weird, so, like, all kinds of fits together. But, I don't know, there's kind of something about it being, like, a sleeper cell.
Yeah.
Like, the lyrics kind of living within these things that are, like, these almost perfect recreations of 70s yacht rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's a cool dichotomy. Like he does that a lot, where it's just like I feel like he's really trying to make listeners turn their head and go like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
Well, like what
that's the
Evan
point.
said with "Hanging from Your Dick" in the first song,
Yeah. What was I gonna say? It makes me think of what you were just saying. It makes me think of like the Cameron Winter solo album, like how his lyrics were a little bit more like heartfelt but like the music was weird.
Yeah.
And like the compositions were weird. Where this is kind of like the opposite of that, where the music is like very pretty, really put together, like not mutated at all.
Yeah.
And then you have like really pretty voice, but then we'll just say something odd.
Yeah.
And here's like,
And now Geese is both.
yeah, now Geese is definitely both.
There's a bomb in your car!
Yeah. This is Santa Claus is Coming Back to Town. When I first read that title, I was like, is
No
this
way.
going to be just a straight up cover?
Yeah, this is the sequel to the ever beloved Santa Claus is Coming.
You know, I thought
Yeah.
the same thing when I was
Yeah.
just looking at the track list. I was like, no way.
Yeah.
Is that going to be what
Yeah.
that is? It's not.
It's not. I like
Would
the
be
lyric right
kinda
away.
funny though.
Yeah. The first lyric is, it's Friday night. I just got back from Afghanistan, and Santa Claus is coming back to town.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just such a weird
He has
image.
a Desert Storm line too
Yeah.
later in the
I
song.
get the idea that this is like a song about a veteran.
Coming
and,
back
like,
from wartime.
Yeah.
And there's a really great lyric where he says, "Lonely as a stranger or a Catholic in hell, undoing Orion's belt." Just that image.
That is
like
awesome.
undoing Orion's belt.
yeah.
And then there's
I
your
like
blessing is a curse in itself. So it seems to be about like that feeling of like that has like, can you imagine coming back from Afghanistan and it's like Christmas in America?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You're just like, wow, everything's so nice here, and there's still some horrible things going on from where I
Yeah.
just was. Yeah, that is I mean, I didn't know where he was going with it really when the song first started.
It took me
but-
a few times to
Yeah.
even understand what it was,
Yeah.
or like the idea of us going back to war, being like Santa Claus
Yeah,
is
coming
back.
back to
Like,
town,
oh
yeah.
no,
Is he
not
referring?
Santa
You
Claus.
think he's referring to himself as Santa Claus, like coming back home, or is it just like during Christmas? You think
I'm not sure.
it might be like kind of a both thing, where
Yeah,
it's
Like
like
Santa Claus gives people gifts, right? So maybe this person is I don't know. We could dig into it.
maybe
but,
it's just like he's coming back like to his family, and
Yeah.
like it's kind of like a Santa Claus type of return.
yeah.
But yeah, maybe they're not excited as to see him as they would be
Yeah.
Santa Claus. You know,
Sad.
it's sad. The song is beautiful.
It's
I have to
really
say that.
nice.
The strings, everything sounds like amazing.
Might be one of my favorites.
It is one of
honestly.
my favorites. I didn't expect to like it that much.
Yeah, what's
just
your
with
song
the
of the
title.
year? Yeah, Santa Claus is
It's
coming back to town.
It's the sequel.
The
It's
Cory
sadder.
Hanson. It's sadder.
He's a drunk now.
Yeah, he's a drunk veteran.
Yeah, he has a purple heart.
He's got a purple heart.
The
He's
only
got no
toys he
gifts.
gives you are bottles of Jack.
Also, these are just my interpretations. Like they don't have the lyrics anywhere. I looked up.
Yeah, no, I
Genius, so
couldn't
I'm
find
just
them
like
either.
deciphering as
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I couldn't find them anywhere either. They're not on Spotify. But I mean, that's a.
It's a solid.
I think that's a
interpretation.
solid interpretation. That makes sense.
We're
Yeah.
smart.
I
We're
can't,
smart.
I can't wait to be stitched on Cory Hanson's IG.
Yeah,
Just
like,
like,
that's not what I.
it's literally Santa
It's
Claus.
about Santa Claus.
It's about Santa Claus, dumbass.
Don't try to dig in deep.
He's a
into
veteran,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
They don't have Santa if they don't have Christmas in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
He goes full Tyler the Creator. It's not. You got to lower your expectations.
Don't read into it.
This album's about dancing. And
Leave
Santa.
the deep shit at home.
Let's move on to the next song. It's called a Lou Reed.
This was another single, I think.
Was it?
I think.
Another really soft ballad here.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for this piano shit, dude.
Oh, it was a single. I didn't realize it was a single. Yeah, this is another kind of along the same lines as Santa Claus is coming back to town. I'm not sure if this is about Lou Reed.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
The Tai Chi master.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a Tai Chi master. Is he a Tai Chi master?
He was, yeah.
was?
He
Well,
like,
yeah.
I think he did Tai Chi in like the back half of his life. I remember he wrote a book about Tai Chi.
That's awesome.
It's called like something straight line. I
That's
just remember being at like a bookstore and seeing like Lou Reed's face. And I'm like, oh, Lou Reed has like a biography.
A
And then it
memoir or
said something
something?
about Tai Chi. I was like, what the fuck?
The art of Tai Chi.
And actually, after listening to this, I looked up like, I think Harper's or something did a short like 8-minute documentary of him doing Tai Chi.
That's awesome.
And it is awesome.
That's so
The
funny.
guy that sang about like heroin.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Master the art of Tai Chi.
Yeah, that's cool. Good for him.
yeah, some of the. I could have used a pick me up here, especially
Yeah.
after Santa Claus.
Yeah.
The Tai Chi Master line is one of the biggest earworms. Like,
Yes.
the thing that I remember from this album is Tai Chi Master.
Yeah. No, this is one of my favorite like melodies on the whole record, like that. Like it's
Yeah.
very pretty.
Totally.
But I agree with you that it's like, because the song we're gonna get right after this is like even more of a snoozer. So yeah, I could have used a little bit of a pick me up, like you said. But yeah, it is like one of the most memorable parts of the record.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything
yeah.
else?
No, I totally agree. That's
Yeah.
coming up here.
Yeah, should we get to the Tai Chi?
Yeah,
Give
let's
me
get
a
to the
line.
Tai Chi part.
Yeah, let's get back to listening to the music on this podcast.
Yeah,
love it.
it's good,
It's-
man.
it's good.
I don't
It's
know.
good.
I've found myself enjoying this more than I thought I would.
Yeah,
Just
no.
the general vibe.
I'm not a big fan of. I'm not a huge like Lou Reed fan. So like when I saw the title of this song, I was like, it's gonna be like some Lou Reed like
Walk on the Wild Side. Or
Walk
something?
on the Wild Side.
I love Velvet Underground. I'm
Yeah.
not the biggest Lou Reed fan, but
I
those
think
first
Yeah.
few Velvet Underground records
Yeah.
are fucking unbelievable.
the production. This
big
part.
Lulu fan.
Me too.
Yeah.
I am the table.
the table. Worship. Remember that song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The-
Worship. Sorry.
Trying to talk about the album here.
All right.
I apologize.
No, it's okay.
Go for it.
The strings accompanied by the production and like the melodies he's writing really make this more make it appealing compared to like other soft records that we've listened to and stuff.
Yeah, I mean the instrumentation is just unbelievable.
This is awesome too.
Yeah, this is called Final Frontier.
It's like mourning this song is like mourning the passing of like a pet.
Is it?
No, I'm just saying that's the vibe I get. It's so
This is the one where they
sad-sounding.
talk about they hang you upside down by your dick and bleed you out like a stuck pig. Angels look away, they don't even believe in themselves. Cut my tongue out and nail it to my ass. This was the song that I was like, what the fuck am I listening to?
It's called Final Frontier, by the way.
I said that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Sorry.
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 Yeah, those lyrics on this song sounding like this, like those lyrics should be on like a Cannibal Corpse record.
Yes.
Yeah. And yet they're being found on this like probably the most gentle song on a very gentle album.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's just I don't know, he's just so like sarcastic and real, you know? Like I feel like it's like getting lyrics like that on a song that sounds like this and not like some sort of death metal thing. Like it's just really fucking insane.
The dichotomy is bizarre.
Yeah, it's just odd to listen to.
But not necessarily something where I'm adverse
Yeah.
or turned off by
No,
it.
definitely not turned off by it. More just intrigued. Like it's
Yeah.
In fact, it's the thing that held my interest in the
Yeah.
record because the like that era of piano rock, I just not like the biggest fan of.
Yeah.
Like there's like songs within it that I like.
yeah.
Like Tim Heidecker loves that shit. Like he's
Yeah.
based his entire like musical identity around like that type of piano
Yeah.
rock, and I never really got it.
Yeah.
And like I can appreciate listening to this, like it's pretty.
Yeah.
But a lot of times that song lacks a character that I like in rock music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas his approach to lyrics and having this kind of like anachronistic kind of piece of it with like what the songs are about
Yeah.
are keeping me interested in
Yeah.
a way that I wouldn't be if it was just like I miss you.
I miss. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
totally.
Nail it to my ass. Like that's
Yeah, exactly.
what I want to hear. This is the singer-songwriter album for the
For
deathcore
Chads.
fan.
Yeah.
It's like this is what you want to hear if you want to relax because you still get that little bit of just gore and like disgusting shit, but it's just listen to this.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
The guy with like a Sepultura tattoo when he's in a retirement home.
Yeah.
This is what
Crying.
I'm going to listen to.
Nail it to my ass.
I still need body mutilation
Yeah.
in some
Hey,
regard.
give me that at least.
This is the scene where you see the soul lift out of someone's body
Yeah,
as
yeah.
they die. But it's a death metal guy with like a Prince Albert.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Let's move on. This is Texas weather. Things pick back up again.
We're back. It
Towards
was
the
a
end of
3 or
this.
4 song
Yeah.
diversion.
Yeah. This is kind of reminded me a little bit of stuff that he was doing on Western Come a little bit, like definitely not with like, you know, heavy guitars or anything, but just like bringing it back to like, I mean, the back half of the record has a lot of like Western kind of country vibes on it, especially the last song. But this song and the last song kind of like are twins in my opinion.
Yeah, this would have started with like a minute of like the gnarliest riff
Yeah.
you've ever heard.
Yeah.
And then it went into this.
Yeah.
It would be Western Come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think I responded to Western Come more, just overall musically.
Because of that. Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah.
But I do kind of I respect like the total commitment to this type of sound. And out of the songs, this is one of the ones I like the most. It has like a good melody,
Yeah.
but like some energy to it. And then this one has like a crazy like hard turn in the lyrics. Like I didn't know what the song was about really.
Yeah.
And then like
what does he say in the lyrics?
Okay. Yeah, he seems to be like just like rambling around the country, and then at some point our character murders someone,
Okay.
and then like travels to Thailand, and then is like running from America.
Yeah.
I'm
Cool.
trying. I keep trying to
That's
listen
so
to where I
funny.
can point it out, and it almost
Path
sounds
of
like
the
a like.
hero.
Yeah, there's like something that leads it, like it almost might be Manson-esque because he talks about like a big Hollywood house, and there's a girl dead, and then there's like $1 million bail.
This is very Bambara of us in that we're just ciphering what's going on.
Have to analyze the lyrics.
We can if we need to.
Yeah.
It didn't come with, like an episode guide.
Yeah, no.
It's like I'm doing my best.
We have to figure this out as we do it.
We're smart.
The path of the hero, murdering someone in America and fleeing to Thailand.
Yeah.
And hiding out for the rest of your life. Musically, you said this is one of your favorites on the record. I didn't mind this one, but I felt like it fell like into like Eagles B-side territory.
Yeah.
Where it's just like this. It reminds me a lot of just the melody on "Take It Easy" or
Take Her Easy,
or
dude.
any song from that era. I was just like, yeah, this is good, but
Right
just
here.
hear it. Murdering a girl in cold blood. Yeah. Going to Bangkok.
Cool, man.
I love
And then
that.
they turn around and Thailand prison. Yeah, I mean that's where I started to be like, oh, okay, I like this album.
This
Yeah.
guy's wild.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next song. This is Bad Miracles.
Made me think of the movie Nope, and made me want to watch Nope again.
Why?
Isn't that what they like? Isn't like part of that movie like Bad Miracles, like the shoe standing up,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
fact that the monkey doesn't kill him?
God, Gordy.
Gordy, dude.
Gordy comes
Fucking
home. Yeah, I
Gordo.
can't remember that scene. Catan is just killing it. I love that part.
I mean, sometimes I just think about that scene of just that monkey fucking up that show,
So
and I'm just
awesome.
like, that ruled.
It's one of the best scenes in any movie. But yeah, the song "Bad Miracles." Yeah, this one, I don't know. I liked this refrain a lot. It was kind of
too.
it was kind of hard for me to understand what he was saying at first because I also wasn't listening or looking at the song titles. But yeah, I mean, every one of these hooks, including this one, like you definitely remember them. Like it doesn't take.
Yeah.
This is not an album where you have to like listen like 9 times to get something out of it. Like they're soft. The songs are soft and
It's the opposite of
weird.
listening to Jordy Griep.
Yeah.
Or what was the other one that was really complicated recently? Squid?
Squid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the songs are soft and weird with the lyrics, but yeah, he makes sure to put hooks in all of them.
Yeah.
This isn't one of my favorites on the record, but not bad either. I definitely like remembered the Bad Miracles.
I like the
Refrain
refrain.
there,
I think
yeah.
it makes it stronger than maybe it like I don't know. The chorus makes up for the rest of it being a little bit flatter
Yeah.
for me.
I think this is my least favorite.
Yeah, I mean,
like
I can
even
understand
that like refrain, I'm not like a huge fan of.
Yeah.
Like the chords.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, there's
I do like this. I like this like false start with the guitar.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. And I remember listening to it and thinking, like, I wish we got a bit more of that kind of stuff there
like
at the
that.
like I was talking about how the lyrics are weird and the music isn't. Like getting a little something
Little
that
bit of
like
both.
fucks up
Yeah.
the Jackson Brown nature of
Yeah.
everything.
This is the first time we've heard shreddage of this
Yeah.
capacity.
When
it
I-
feels like he just needed to.
Yeah.
You know, like after Western Coming, he was just like ripping all the
What
time.
the
He's
fuck?
like, I gotta get one.
Yeah.
in.
Give me one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it first started on this song, when that electric guitar came in, I thought like I accidentally like opened something on my phone.
I know, me too.
Or like something broke or something because it
Yeah.
sounds so out of place. And then the guitar comes in and it still kind of sounds like out of place. Like the way it's mixed sounds like it's coming through like TV static.
Yeah.
And it's like twice as loud as all of the instruments put
Yeah.
together. Like here now, it's like this is like.
Even here, it sounds like it doesn't belong. you
Well, it's
know?
not like mixed in.
It's not mixed in. Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
like the track is here, and then the rest,
It's
like the loud ass guitar.
Probably super on purpose.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean,
He's just after mixing 10 perfect songs,
Yeah,
he's
he's
like,
like,
"This is actually better."
I need
How
to
it's bad-
fuck
See how
this
it's
up.
bad?
Yeah.
I like that.
I need to completely fuck this song up. Let's move on. This is Old Policeman. Oops, sorry. I like this one quite a bit. This was one of the ones on the record that, like, with some of the funniest lyrics that I can't really remember right now, but there's you know, the Pornhub line.
Yeah, he drinks rum and coke in his squad car alone.
Yeah.
And then looks at Pornhub.
Looks
on
at
his
Pornhub.
phone.
She's barely 18. Yeah.
This is like ultimate lullaby
Yeah,
vibes.
yeah,
But
for
it's
sure.
talking about like scumbag behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it literally has like the Mockingbird
Yeah,
melody. I'm gonna
Yeah.
buy you a Mockingbird.
Yeah.
The like the sound of the music and the subject matter sounds like it could be like an early Tom Waits song.
Yeah, for sure.
But like,
Oh, that's a good call. I didn't think of that.
but
yeah.
he would have to sound like a drunk cartoon
Yeah.
bullfrog,
Yeah.
which he does not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watching Pornhub alone, jacking off in my gun.
Nice.
But yeah, I just like the story he's telling with this song, and the way he's able to talk about like kind of like urchins of society.
Yeah.
You know, in a very like, just as we said before, like the weird dichotomy, like kind of painting like a very pretty picture of like an ugly individual.
Yeah. There's like characters in most of these songs.
Yes,
like
yes.
they're not from his point of view. It
Yeah.
seems like they're from another point of view, and that's an interesting thing to do, especially like with this type of music, which can oftentimes feel like very personal.
Yeah.
You know, to use it as kind of this way to jump in and like inhabit these different types of point of views and stuff
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. At this point, I think I've had my fill of like really slow piano stuff.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there.
There's probably just like Santa Claus is coming back to town works really well for me, and then
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of back in Santa Claus land with
Yeah.
this one,
Yeah.
and I just like that song better.
Santa Claus Land was like 4 songs long.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
You know, Santa Claus, Lou Reed, Final Frontier. And this definitely, like, there wasn't enough space between that, and they all kind of are similar in just everything, honestly. Like they kind of almost have the same chord progressions almost.
I feel ready for bed right now.
Yeah, I feel like I could just
I'm
doze off.
so
I'm
relaxed.
gonna
Yeah.
head back to my squad car,
Yeah.
catch a couple
Beat one
Z's.
off. Yeah.
yeah.
Pull down the old pants.
Rum and coke
Yeah.
in the
Rum and
thermos,
The old pants.
Pull someone over.
and forget that I'm pantsless.
But officer, your dick is out.
Officer,
That's for me to worry about, pal.
Don't you even test
Turned
me.
into De Niro there
Yeah.
for a
Yeah.
second.
It's for me to worry about, pal.
That's for me to worry about, pal. License registration.
Yeah, I know my dick is out.
That was your test. You passed.
You passed. You're free to go.
I can't do a De Niro. I wish I could.
Here's the last song. It's called "On the Rocks." This is like truly the lone rocker, I think, on the record. Like it comes probably a little bit too late. I did enjoy it because like you just get some nice
Slide.
slide guitars. It feels like very country, like that kind of new age country. And yeah, I think he does it well. There's some these guitar riffs are great.
Overall, I like the production on this song more than the rest of the album.
Yeah,
Like there's like every like second of this, there's like something supporting what's like happening in the moment. You know what I mean? Like there's the slide, there's those guitar runs, the way the harmonies come in.
yeah.
And not saying that none of the songs do have that type of thing, but there are like a couple that kind of feel like they lean into like, here's what we're doing for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's still pretty and it's still well done, but like this one just feels like much more full.
Yeah.
Like the way these
That melody, just
that
like the way
melody's
it builds.
great.
Yeah.
and like the harmonies, how they come in, and then this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really reminds me of stuff he's done in the past with like Western Common stuff he's done with, or not stuff he's done with Ty, but it reminds me of like that newer Ty.
They put out a
thing that he's
few.
doing.
I think they put out like an AP together or
They
something
did,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, they had some good songs on it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
She's a Beam.
She's a Beam. Good song. But yeah, I think like he does it. Like Ty Segall has those like he's flowing more into singer-songwriter territory, and I think Cory honestly like
He's been there.
he's been there and he does it like a little bit better because it feels like his influences are more like grounded and in like people that actually did it, and Ty is more like weirdos, you know, that kind of dabbled in it. Like I feel like he just does this type of music way better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you might be right. I think the lyrics are the X factor, which we saw when you infused Ty with some like really interesting lyrics on Possession, that it elevates it.
Yeah.
However, like the Nielsen influence or the quirky, goofy, weird lyrics in this are what really sets Cory Hanson apart from Ty, who might really just be talking about how pretty a sunset is or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and to me, I don't understand how like the impulse wouldn't be to make the lyrics like a standout part of this type of music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Because it's just like you're playing a G chord on a piano.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got some old school riffs in there. You know?
Yeah.
Make the lyrics stand out a bit. That's the record, fellas. We listened to the whole thing.
Talked over all
We
of
talked over all of it. I know people love that.
it. Yeah.
What do you think? CAs? Is it
Yeah.
CA time? Well, I mean, there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
CA time. Who's going first?
Ev can go first.
You want to go first?
Okay. So this is my second of Cory's albums. I definitely think I prefer the direction on Western Come just as a listening experience. That kept my interest the whole way through when I listened to it. This one kind of like ebbs and flows. Like already getting back to hearing this first song again, I'm reminded at how much I like some of the stuff at the very start of this record.
Yeah.
I do think that there's a lull towards the back that I won't return to if I listen to these songs again. I'll definitely be like picking and choosing which ones. But as like a piece of work, an album, I do think that it's successful in what it's trying to do, of having like taking these really classic type of sounds, which you've heard a gajillion times.
Yeah.
But being able to do something that makes it contemporary and your own.
Yeah.
Which is difficult. And like the way that he does it, I kind of like, I wish we got a bit more idiosyncrasy in the music and some of the production. But that is kind of an interesting thing in his own, that his voice is so at home in this 70s yacht rock type of like setup, but he is talking about things that are happening today. I enjoyed it. It's not like my main like cup of tea. I'm not like the biggest Harry Nilsson, Jackson Browne. I like Neil Young. I like Elton John.
Yeah.
Elton John
Well,
rocks a
I,
little.
I
Lawrence
love
record,
Elton
yeah.
John.
But I did like, I do think like listening to this, I'm like, this guy is an interesting artist with an interesting point of view, and I respect that a lot. And I think I'm gonna give it a 7-1.
Okay.
I'll go next. Yeah, so admittedly, I had been kind of down on like the Wand Cory Hanson world after the diversion away from like kind of just the straight psych rock shit, because I did like those first 3 Wand albums quite a lot. But
They're
it's
good.
unfair to expect an artist to just do that all the time. Some people do, but you know, regardless, this is like the most detailed listen I've given to a Cory Hanson solo thing, and it's really good. And I found myself really enjoying like the really soft shit, like the Santa Claus, the Lou Reed, the whatever, the fucking
Bad Miracle.
Yeah, Bad Miracle.
Final
Thank
Frontier.
you. Yeah, all of the above.
Yeah.
I found myself really liking those because like the strings and like kind of how like it kind of sounds like the score from Forrest Gump a little bit, you know, or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good call.
Really nice sounding shit, and like kind of moving shit in like minor keys that like just make me like, without even lyrics involved, make me feel shit just based on the notes he's chosen and stuff. And then you fold in like the really heady, smart lyricism and storytelling and things like that. It made like a really comprehensive and interesting product, and I enjoyed listening to this way more than I expected it to be, because this could have easily been boring.
Yeah.
You know, just with the avenue that he's chosen, and clearly based on his discography, he's never chosen the path of boring, even if, you know, singer-songwriter shit where it's just you and an acoustic guitar sometimes can be that way.
Yeah.
All that to say, like I said, I really did enjoy this. I have nothing really to base it off of other than, you know, his voice is awesome, the instrumentation's awesome, it's clever. So I'm going to give it just like right there, even at a 7.5 out of 10.
7.5. Yeah, I feel this. I feel similar to you guys. I have been listening to Cory for a while. Like I kind of, when I heard that first solo record of his, I always kind of knew that he was like, he was very underrated for like what he actually is. Like, he's a very talented lyricist, singer, guitar player, like composer, songwriter, and he has always impressed me with like the way he's able to like take pop hooks and bring them like into whatever weird world he's creating on his records. Like, I love that first record, Western Come, like Pale Horse Rider, was an also like kind of a delicate record. Western Come was like him going full throttle with electric guitars, and I was kind of expecting it to go him to go back into like singer-songwriter territory, but I didn't expect it to be this pretty and also like keep up the weirdness. Like, it's amazing to me that he's able to keep up the weirdness with his lyrics, and even with his voice, like it sends like a chill up your spine when he says like that weird shit, and like this very like pretty, like comforting voice. You're just like, what is, you know, this guy's like a psycho, you know? But yeah, I really enjoyed listening to this. I think it's another like solid Cory Hanson record. It's not like, you know, a masterpiece. It's not like jumping off the fucking shelf like you got to get this one, but like he's doing his thing again in another style and like totally making it work. I do think towards the middle it gets a little bit just cloudy and a little bit boring and like sleepy. And then I'm not in like I think the songs in the back half are good, but I'm not as in love with them as I am like Bird on a Swing and I Don't Believe You and this one too. And Santa Claus too. I mean, Santa Claus, you got to remember Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is sick.
But I liked it. I think it's good. I'm going to give it a flat 7.
I like this song a lot.
Yeah, this song's great. I forgot to mention that one. It's a 7.2.
7.2?
Yeah.
I think that's a Eastern Come, hell yeah.
Eastern Come. Santa Claus is come. Hell yeah.
Santa Claus is coming.
Santa Claus is coming.
Hell yeah.
To a hell yeah.
That
might be the first phrase. Santa Claus is coming
to a
hell yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
It's a 7.2.
You can't fucking argue that shit.
I mean, we make the rules on the show.
In listening to this record, and like, I remember seeing the album cover and being like, that looks like the album cover of somebody like Harry Nilsson or Jackson Browne, who has like 28 albums.
Yeah.
And this is just like one of them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
well, it's like also
and that's
inherently
kind of how the album feels. Like, like it's a worthy addition to a body of work, maybe not the standout.
Yeah,
But
no.
you're like, oh yeah, this one's good too.
Yeah,
It's
no.
inherently satirical in what it is. Obviously, it's him in crosshairs, but also like kind of provides what the vibe is of like his energy when he's writing a song and writing lyrics and stuff.
It's so funny that you said that because I've thought that thought about so many like bodies of work for singer-songwriters. And like I've never known how to put that into words where it's just like this is just one of them. It's just like it's not amazing, but it's one of them.
Yeah, it's
where
not the one that you have to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you did,
you'd probably like it.
You would get it if you listened to it.
It's not really a starting place to get into the whole discography, but you know it's
not
like
the basement either.
Yeah, it's not like an ending of like all joy. In terms of like the songs that this guy's writing. But yeah, I do. There's a lot of records I feel that about. Cory Hanson, this might be his. It's one of them.
Yeah. I think like after hearing Western Come, like I would tell people like you gotta check that record out.
Yeah.
And then if you like it, maybe check out I Love People.
Yeah, maybe give that one a shot. It comes right after. Yeah, I dug it. I think Cory Hanson is like a unique voice that I think more people need to like be akin to.
Yeah,
these days.
I agree.
Yeah,
especially seeing like how much attention Ty's music gets.
Yeah,
like there's. And I think it's just because maybe as like an outsider from that world, it does feel impenetrable. Like you guys are so plugged in, and there is at times where it's like, well, this guy is in the band and he has 9 albums. And then the bassist, he has another 6 albums by himself.
Right, yeah.
So it's like to have like to be able to just point to like one guy and be like him. Yeah, he's everything.
Yeah.
Like that's
what
Ty
Ty
Segall had.
Segall,
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But there is guys like this that I think are doing something like very cool and interesting.
Yes. That's why it's always important to listen to all band members.
All the guys.
All the guys. Or all of their projects.
You need to know what the keyboard player in the Muggers is doing.
He's actually
and even though the Muggers is not every band that Ty Segall represented.
It was one of them.
It was just one of them.
for one album.
Yeah.
Cycle.
But yeah, I mean, I think that there's, like I was saying before, like I think Cory Hanson, like we listened to the new Ty record, and we're so like blown away that he like added strings, and like this time it's like there's a lot of shit like that going on this record, and it's like it's also very worthy of like your time and just your attention, I guess. Like listen to Cory Hanson, he's bringing it, he's really bringing it. If you like singer-songwriter stuff. So it's a 7.2. Santa Claus is coming to the Hell Yeah Zone. And it's I Love People by Cory Hanson. Before we forget, subscribe to the channel. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought of this record if you listened to it yet. If you haven't, please go check it out. Subscribe on Patreon, $5 a month. Instagram, TikTok, go follow us for clips and skits. We're big on that nowadays. And then, please... the shirts.
For the love of God.
For the love of God, we got the shirts.
What the fuck?
I haven't even given one to my mom yet or my dad.
Did you ship that one?
What's that?
Did you ship that one?
I shipped it.
Nice, dude.
Everyone except for one person should have it because he's a good friend of mine.
Cool.
We assumed that all of our subscribers would buy them, so we ordered 1,200.
Yeah.
So we're gonna need
everyone that watches this show should have a shirt.
We're drowning in shirts.
And if you don't, then I mean. You should don't unsubscribe.
Please don't.
Don't
Don't talk rash.
I'm not.
That was a joke.
I'm not going to go there.
Please buy a shirt.
Please buy the shirt. But thanks everyone for watching the show. It's I Quit My Band. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.